Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have more battles that I did. Today I didn't do these on stream, I did them off stream, and this is actually Joke's 311's team that he recommended, and I went ahead and gave it a try, and we only did it with one set, but we had a lot of success. I mean, we had a 4-1 in the first set, so really powerful. We have a double bug bite user team, and then we have Dragalge. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it, see how we see what these games have going for us. But anyway, picking up a pretty good matchup here, right? I mean, into the Scrafty. Scrafty's attacks are resistant. Besides foul play, I didn't mean to undertap that. That was an accident, but whatever. That's fine. They're gonna switch out into Umbreon, which is still a good matchup for my Arachnoid. So I actually go for the bait here because I did expect them to shield this attack, considering I didn't bait against the Scrafty, but unfortunately they don't shield that. But that is okay. They're going to be able to throw an attack at us right now. It's going to be a foul play. Arachnoid definitely going to be able to take it. It's actually a Psychic, my bad. So it's a Psychic, but regardless, we're still able to take it. They're going to be able to throw another attack at us. Is this one the foul play or is it another Psychic? It's going to be the foul play. We're going to be able to take it. So I do decide to throw the Bug Bite now. I do charge up a lot of energy, and we're going for the Bug Bite. And wasn't sure if they would shield. They actually do shield that time, so a little bit unfortunate for me, but that is okay. We're just gonna let the Arachnoid go. Will this KO us? It should. It does not actually. That will allow us to get to another Bubble Beam, so barely able to get off this Bubble Beam. It's not gonna KO though, so we're gonna switch out into Dragalge and try to farm down, but they actually bring in a Wormadam, so they do have Wormadam in the back, but we also know they have a Scrafty, so we have Fortress for that, but we'll see. We're going to be able to go for these Aqua Tails, just going to spam them out. Doesn't do too much. We do have some lag here. I'm clicking on my move, I'm trying to tap on it, but the game is not going through, so Wormadam is going to get off its attack. And I'm just going to let it go. I wasn't sure if this would KO me or not, and it turns out it doesn't, barely doesn't KO, so we're able to get off this Aqua Tail. So at least we get it off. We're going to get the Wormadam pretty low, and they do confusion us down, but that's okay. We're going to bring in the Fortress, and we're making an attempt to catch. Not going to be able to catch it, but that is okay. I think I let this one go. I do let this one go. It's going to be a Bug Buzz. We know we resist it, although it still does a lot of damage. They bring in Scrafty, so I'm actually going to go ahead and shield this one up. It's actually going to be a foul play, so we got a little bit lucky there that they didn't bait, I guess. We can go for the Mirror Shot now. Mirror Shot maybe going for the debuff. We'll see if we can get it. They do shield it as expected. We do get that attack debuff, which is huge. And now we're going to go ahead and shield this one. Remember, the Scrafty does have a lot of energy, and it's going to be a foul play, so that's really good for us. We're going to be able to farm down, and this is looking to be a great game. And they still have 2 Pokemon left. They're both very low, right? Wormadam is coming in. Wanted to make sure they wouldn't make an attempted catch. We're going to be able to throw the Mirror Shot right now. This Mirror Shot is going to be enough to KO the Wormadam. And now we can just Bug Buzz down the Umbreon. And that is going to be a great game. The timer was actually counting down, so the timer was almost up. Good game to my opponent. But let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Arachnoid into Nidoqueen. Okay. You know, at first I didn't think this was a great matchup. It isn't. But the Bug Bites are still doing a lot of damage, right? I mean, look at that. I mean, into a Nidoqueen, which resisted, that's not bad. So, at this point, I'm actually throwing the Bug Buzz. I think they attempted to catch the Bubble Beam, and that was a good catch, but we actually threw the Bug Buzz. And the reason I threw the Bug Buzz is because I knew it would still do a pretty good amount of damage. It would do more than the Bubble Beam to Nidoqueen. Although Bubble Beam is super effective and it would have debuffed it, but either way, we're going to be hit with that attack. We're trying so desperately to get to another one, but unfortunately we can't, so I think I just let this one go, as I do. So we're bringing in Fortress. Fortress wants to farm down, and it's going to be able to farm down just before they get off a move, which is nice. So is the Nidoqueen coming in? We do heavily resist those poison attacks if they want to bring it in, but no, they bring in the Scrafty, so another Scrafty. I saw quite a few Scrafties, which is actually good for me today in this one set. So they're going to be able to go for a Power Punch. I knew it was a Power Punch. I'm not going to shield that. We are farming up a lot of energy, going for the Mirror Shot right now. See if they want to shield it, if they call the Earthquake. They do go ahead and shield it, so we get the bait. Going to go ahead and go for another one. Just to get us some damage, maybe get the attack debuff, we'll see. Very nice. And we're actually able to get to another one, which is really good for us. So this Mirror Shot is coming out, and that will KO, and we have Dragalge and Dragalge is going to be able to win this one. We could honestly just Dragon Tail all the way down. Even if we double shield the Poison Fang, we could still farm all the way down. So, and honestly, I knew they were going to go for Poison Fangs. Funny enough, we do get to 2 Aqua Tails. I could have thrown them back to back and KO'd it, but I'm like, you know what, let's just go ahead and farm it down. I knew they wouldn't get to another move, especially not in Earth Power, and that is going to be a great game. Well played to my opponent there. We're going to be able to take that game. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. We do have Arachnoid, we do have Drapion. So Drapion is a dark and poison type, so it's not weak to Bug Bite. It's taking neutral damage from it, but it's still taking quite a bit of damage. They're going to be able to throw a Crunch. Obviously, we're not going to shield the first one. Arachnoid definitely can take it. They do switch into Salazzle. And when that came out at first, I actually had to do a double take and kind of... It had to register what it was, basically. So, we're going to go ahead and shield this one. A Dragon Pulse would absolutely obliterate me, and it is a Dragon Pulse, so good shield by me. And I was hoping I could farm down before they get to another move. They actually do get off the other move, but this is not a Dragon Pulse, this is just a Poison Fang. So, we're going to go ahead and take this. So, down they go, and in comes a little Ninetales. So, we're going to threaten the Gunk Shot, right? We don't have Gunk Shot. You could run Gunk Shot on Drapion. Not Drapion, Dragalge. We're not running it. We're running Outrage, but they don't know that, so they do go ahead and shield it, and then we go for the Aqua Tail here. Very nice. And of course, with the Fortress, we are resisting these Charm attacks as well as Weather Ball. Mirror Shot is double super effective, so it's just like KOs, easy. So we can take that. They bring in Drapion. We bring in Arachnoid because we'd rather have the Fortress on that Alola Ninetales, right? They're going to be able to throw an attack at us. And it's fine, it's Crunch, not going to KO. They do get the debuff, but that's okay. We're just going to debuff it ourselves. And I'm just going for the debuff there. And we do get it. I mean, of course we get it. It's a guarantee, right? But they're going to be able to throw an attack. We're just going to let it go. I think I'd go for the farm down with Fortress here. Because Mirror Shot is just going to KO the Alola Ninetales. And we safely shield this because this is going to do more than the Weather Ball and Psyshock from the Alola Ninetales. And we do farm down. We just need 1 Mirror Shot to KO this Alola Ninetales, and we have 2. So we're going to go ahead and throw 1. This is going to KO. They're not even going to shield it. They're just going to let it go. By the way, you can run the non-Shadow Fortress if you want. I'm just running the Shadow one. But if you want to run the non-Shadow one, that should work as well. So we're moving on to the next battle, Arachnoid into Wigglytuff. So Charm uses are really difficult for this. Because can you really switch out? I mean, if you go into the Dragalge, even if you're running Gunk Shot, right? Even if you're running it, they could honestly, if they stay in with the Charm Music, shield once and just like still farm down, because it takes a lot of energy to really get to the Gunk Shot. So I don't know that I would switch into Dragalge anyway. I'm just staying in here. I could have shielded this, get off another attack. I'm just gonna let it go. We're bringing in the Fortress. They bring in the Sableye right now. They're going to be able to throw an attack at us. I do shield it up. It's going to be a foul play, of course. We know it's a foul play. But we could, we're not going to take that. We're going to charge up enough for the Earthquake. Go for the Mirror Shot right now. Not sure if they were going to shield us. I wasn't sure, but we're going to throw the Mirror Shot. They do shield it, so that's good for us. And they do throw another attack, so we do go ahead and shield it. And it's going to be a foul play. And I didn't think they would shield the next one, but I could go for the Mirror Shot now, and then if it doesn't KO, I should be able to farm down before they get to another foul play, and it doesn't actually KO, but we do farm down. So that's good, but the Wigglytuff is a problem. In comes Runerigus. Now, you know what? I go for the Mirror Shot. I should have went for the Earthquake here, to be honest. They don't shield that. We're going to be able to get off another one. But even if I went for the Earthquake, and even if it KO'd, and we were able to KO the Runerigus, I still think the Alola Ninetales still would have been a difficult time for us, right? There's no way we still would have beaten it. So they bring in the Wigglytuff now. I don't think so. We'll just go back out. So that's going to be a good game to my opponent. Charmuse is definitely very difficult in the lead. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Luckily, they're not super common, but when you see them, they are difficult. Arachnoid into Frostlass. Okay, Frostlass is kind of another difficult one, but at the same time, we're still doing a lot of damage to it. And we do resist the ice attacks, so we do expect a Shadow Ball. You could shield the first one. I let this go. I do expect the Shadow Ball, as I said, and it is Shadow Ball, but that's fine. We're going to go ahead and go for the Bug Buzz right now. Even though it's resisted, it's still going to do a good amount of damage. Look at that. I mean, we're getting it pretty low, so it's not the worst matchup in the world. And again, you could shield this one if you choose to. This is the first set I was playing with this team, so I was trying different ways to play it out. And of course, they do go for the Shadow Ball, so that will KO us. So I'm going to be able to farm down with Dragalge, so we get ahead on energy, which is very nice for us. And they don't get to an Avalanche, which is really good, because we don't want them to get to an Avalanche. Drapion coming in, we're charging up for that average. They do get off an attack. I do go ahead and shield it. It's going to be a crunch, of course, makes sense. And we're going to be able to get to the outrage, but we throw this Aqua Tail, so we're going to go ahead and throw the bait. They actually don't shield, so the outrage would have been nice there. However, this one will KO anyway, so we're going to go ahead and throw the Aqua Tail. And they do let it go, and they actually have a Scrafty in the back, so quite a few Scrafties in this set. But we're going to be able to throw this Aqua Tail right now, just to get us some damage on it. I was waiting for them. They actually shield, which is good. We get a shield. I was waiting for them to throw energy before I switched out, and they do go ahead and throw energy. Just gonna let it go. If it's a foul play, it KOs us, but that's totally fine. We have Fortress in the back, and this is actually not as good as you would think, because we're taking neutral damage from the fighting attacks, whereas Arachnoid is resisting them, and they actually go for foul play, which is scary. So I was kind of hoping they would go for the power-up punch. So we go for the mirror shot here. They do not shield. And we don't get the debuff, and I know this is a power punch, but I have to shield it, so basically I have to bug bite down. So this is actually a close matchup, closer than I originally thought it was, but we literally win with 1 HP in a dream, and that is going to be a great game and a great set for me. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.